Hi, friends. It's Miss Molly from Saxonburg Memorial Church, and this is story time. Today's story is called Sheila Ray the Brave, and it's by Kevin Henkes. So let's listen today to the story about this little girl, Sheila Ray, who is a mouse, and we'll see how brave she was. Sheila Ray the Brave. Do you ever feel brave? Sometimes I feel brave. Sometimes I don't feel brave. Let's see how this goes. Sheila Ray wasn't afraid of anything. She wasn't afraid of the dark. She wasn't afraid of lightning and thunder. And she wasn't afraid of the big black dog at the end of the block. Are you sleeping, Sheila Ray? At dinner, Sheila Ray believed that the cherries in her fruit cocktail were the eyes of dead bears, and she ate 5 of them. At school, Sheila Ray giggled when the principal walked by. And when her classmate Wendell stole her jump rope during recess, Sheila Ray tied him up until the bell rang. I am very brave, Sheila Ray said, patting herself on the back. Sheila Ray stepped on every crack in the sidewalk without fear. When her sister Louise said there was a monster in the closet, Sheila Ray attacked it. And she rode her bike, no-handed with her eyes closed. Yay, yay, Sheila Ray! Her friends yelled, clapping their hands. One day, Sheila Ray decided to walk home from school a new way. Louise was afraid too. You're too brave for me, Louise said. You're always such a scaredy cat, Sheila Ray called. Am not, whispered Louise. Sheila Ray started skipping. I am brave, she sang. I am fearless. She stepped on every crack. She walked backwards with her eyes closed. She growled at stray dogs, she bared her teeth at stray cats, and she pretended that the trees were evil creatures. She climbed up them and broke their fingers off. Snap, snap, snap. Sheila Ray walked and walked. She turned corners. She crossed streets. It suddenly occurred to Sheila Ray that nothing looked familiar. Sheila Ray heard frightening noises. They sounded worse than thunder. She thought horrible thoughts. They were worse than anything she ever imagined. I am brave, Sheila Ray tried to convince herself. I am fearless. The sounds became more frightening. The thoughts became more horrible. Sheila Ray sat down on a rock and cried. Help, she sniffled. She thought of her mother and her father and Louise. Mother, father, Louise, she cried. Here I am, a voice said. Louise! Sheila Ray hugged her sister. We're lost, Sheila Ray said. No, we're not, said Louise. I know the way home. Follow me. Louise stepped on every crack. She walked backwards with her eyes closed. She growled at stray dogs and bared her teeth at stray cats. And she pretended that the trees were evil creatures. She jumped up and broke off their fingers. Snap, snap, snap. Sheila Ray walked quietly behind her. They walked and walked. They crossed streets. They turned corners. Soon their house could be seen between the trees. Ray grabbed Louise and dashed up the street. When they reached their own gate and yard was close behind them, Sheila Ray said, "Louise, you are brave. You are fearless." "We both are," said Louise, and they walked backwards into their house with their eyes closed. The end. That was a very nice book, Sheila Ray the Brave. Are you sometimes brave? Sometimes I'm brave. I think that Sheila Ray had a little bit of a problem though, because although she was brave, which isn't a bad thing to be brave, I think she kind of bragged about it and showed off a little bit with it. And then what happened? Well, when she was showing off about being brave, she ended up getting lost. And when she got lost, she wasn't brave anymore. And she cried and she was scared. So it was a good thing her little sister was there to show her the way home. And then the little sister was brave. And I really liked at the end that Sheila Ray comforted her, was there with her little sister, and said, "Hey, we are both brave and we are both fearless. Everybody has a time to be brave and everybody has a time to be scared. And it's okay. And you know what? Our Heavenly Father is with us all the time. So the times that we're scared, we don't need to worry because He's always with us and He'll help show us the way." Okay, well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed our story today, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.